One of the things I wanted to ask you all about before, is that mic set up for questions? Is that why it's up? Okay, so it looks like we will have a little bit of time for questions. So if you have a question, you can go ahead and line up at the mic. Just when you do, I implore you, quick, concise questions, 30 seconds long, that kind of thing. No definitive statements, no ultimatums, mandates, manifestos, none of that stuff. Or we're gonna have to pull you off the stage. Believe me, Michelle will yank you off in mid-sentence, and then you're gonna be mad. So if you could do that, if you could respect everyone by doing that, that would be awesome. So let me ask you all this next question, and maybe one answer, and then we can go and allow the audience to ask questions. What are your views on the pandemic and how the media became a weapon of the left and the right? And I want to start, actually, y'all forgive me, I got to go straight to Zakiya. I know everybody's got an opinion. Everybody's got something good to say, but I know Zakiya's been on this. And what I respect about you, Zakiya, is that I've seen scenarios where you disagreed with me on certain stuff, but the way you handled it was so smart and diplomatic and very, what's the word? You allow freedom of speech, that's it. You say, okay, we disagree, but we still cool. And that's easy, right? So tell me, what was going on during the pandemic and what was your feeling in terms of, now that it's kind of behind us a little bit, but it could happen again. What do you think was going on there?
Can y'all hear me? Okay.
There you go.
I was deeply hurt during the pandemic because I saw that people were being organized around fear. And people were like getting into it with family members, like telling you can't come to their house if you ain't got that shot. And I'm like, what in the world is going on with people? Like, when did we become so fascist? Like, and now, of course, we're seeing, I don't know if people saw the New York Supreme Court, because a lot of this stuff went to court, and I knew it was going to take like a year, maybe 2 years before people, so-called the conspiracy theorists, which I think I was one of those, the conspiracy theorists was like, oh, okay, the conspiracy theories are up now. Like, they were right about a lot of stuff, including...
They at least deserve to be heard, right?
Exactly.
And they weren't being heard.
And people were not being heard. I mean, people's, pages were being taken down. People's videos from YouTube were being taken down. I had never seen anything like this in my life. And to me, it proved the fact that, this is some nefarious BS, because you should not have to shut people up or pull people's videos or censor the hell out of people who are not sticking to the script. It's very fascist. And I just hated to see some of our own people being used in mainstream media to talk down to our community. One of the things, I live in the DC region, and one of the things that I had to join the fight, and unfortunately it was mostly white Republicans that were fighting it, but my county was considering putting a ban on people using public accommodations if you didn't have the shot. And I brought up the narrative around, are we really going back to the 50s and 60s where black people were disproportionately impacted by not being able to go into restaurants, but now you using it because it's the shot? Because what I did was I pointed to our county's data. Even though the county that I live in is one of the most high-vax counties in the country, black people's numbers were still the lowest. And I said, it's not because we don't have access. This is a rich county. Black people don't trust this mess. We don't trust it. And so y'all gonna put in a daggone policy that says we can't go to no restaurants, we can't go to no public accommodations, gyms, or anything because we don't have the shot. And so I joined the protest, no, do not do this here, because DC did it and my county borders DC. And so thankfully, they listened to the white people, because it was mostly white people fighting it. And I thought it was interesting.
Well, and to make it clear, our policy at the convention is that we invited some guests who were okay with the shot, and we have some that were against the shot. The goal is to hear all the ideas so you can make the decision that's best for your family. So if you made a different decision from Zakiya, don't feel embarrassed. We're not going to cuss you out and beat you up.
Oh no, never that.
And I think that's important, and I respect that. Thank you. All right, so this brother has a question.